There was a time I'd wake up and feel like my efforts were blocked at every turn. Like every door I tried open had rusted shut, and every effort I made barely moved a needle. Nothing came easy. Slow progress, missed chances, and that suffocating sense of being stuck in the middle of nowhere, watching others race ahead while I felt like I hadn't even found a map yet. So I did what felt natural. I complained. I vented to myself, to friends, to those around me, about not having enough time, about how others got lucky breaks, about how no matter what I tried, something always seemed to knock me back. It felt fair. It felt justified. And for a while, it felt like control, like calling things out would somehow correct them. But it didn't change a thing. Then one morning, mid-complaint, something clicked. I paused, not because I said anything new, but because it all felt familiar, like I'd been down this road too many times, expecting a different result. I asked myself, what have I really done to deserve the results I want? Not the plans, not the intentions, the real actions, the follow-through, the measurable effort. And the honest answer? Not much, not enough. That realization hit me harder than I expected. It wasn't loud or dramatic, just a cold, quiet clarity that I've been investing in all the wrong things. I was consistent at feeling frustrated, but not at following through. I was disciplined about my excuses, but not my habits. So I made a decision, not a flashy one, but a real one. I chose to shift. I started treating effort like currency, like every single small step was buying my way into a future I wasn't even sure how to picture yet. I stopped just checking off boxes on a to-do list and started building rituals, one rep at a time, one awkward cold DM at a time, one early morning edit, one resisted distraction, one reframed negative thought. The work most people skip because no one claps for it. That's what I leaned into. I let go of motivation. That thing's unreliable anyway. Motivation disappears when you're sleep-deprived or things don't go as planned. Momentum, though, that's built, one decision after another, regardless of how you feel. I made a deal with myself. Don't wait. Don't analyze the mood. Just move, even when it's uncomfortable, especially when it is. And instead of spiraling about what wasn't working, I got tactical. I watched the people who were further ahead, not to compare, but to understand. What were they doing that I wasn't? What were they willing to keep doing when the excitement wore off? I rewired my day around progress, not perfection. Swapped comfort for confrontation. Cut the habits that dulled my edge and doubled down on the ones that gave me traction. It was clunky at first, messy, but I kept showing up. Of course, frustration still showed up. It always will. But I stopped treating it like a reason to quit. Now I see it as a signpost. It tells me I care. It tells me my standards are rising. Instead of avoiding it, I asked, why is this frustrating? What's the gap between where I am and where I want to be? That question usually led me back to action. Complaining had always felt like a release, but it never solved anything. It bought me temporary validation, but zero results. Showing up, on the other hand, that built something. Quietly, without praise, without perfect conditions, without guarantees. Today, I don't wait for the right mindset. I build a mindset through movement. I don't chase finish lines. I invest in the version of me I'm becoming. Because that kind of win isn't found at the top of some staircase. It's forged in the daily climb, when no one's watching and you decide to keep going anyway. So if you're frustrated right now, good. That means you still care. Just don't let it turn into self-pity. Use it, aim it, build from it. That's how I stopped complaining and started actually winning. Subscribe for more.